Levels.
Levels. Hey, look at that.
The lights flash in the background behind you. I don't know what that means.
No, well, while you were doing your levels, I'm like, maybe I should turn my lights on. Maybe that would make me look better. And turned them on and went, nope.
Never.
That was not the problem.
Never mind.
Yeah. May have made things worse. Isn't this an audio podcast? Why do you need lights? It's the microphone and picks up on the waves, and it's science, and oh well.
It's science. It's just stop with it's science.
It's science.
So did you see that Toddler 17 is celebrating the new year by taking a Talking to Todd trip?
I thought Greg went to Florida to go see Noah.
Florida man. Check.
Okay. All right. Simply going to Florida does not make it a Talking to Todd trip.
I believe that he reported that he saw a Waymo on the trip.
Okay. All right. I'll give you that one. I mean, that's two, but I don't think that's still enough to really call it a T2T trip.
He did also send us a picture of a correctly identified semi-rigid airship or dirigible.
Without accompanying jokes. Okay. Okay. You are making your case pretty well, but unless he sent us concession prices from a sporting event he attended, I don't think we can say it was actually a Talking to Todd trip.
You know, I'm glad you mentioned that. Buckle up, toddlers. Hi, toddlers. Welcome to Talking to Todd, a weekly podcast with Dewayne Johnson and Todd Prinz, where failure is always an option. Thanks for joining us. Hey, Todd.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. How are you?
Not too bad. You know, things are just, kind of going along here in the undisclosed location, trying to figure out microphones and lights. And hey, where's that thing that I took that up to the other place? Okay.
Oh.
Yep. Nope. This is fine. Everything's fine. I have like 1.5 studios between two locations. So that's cool. It's fine. It'll all work itself out. How are you doing?
Pretty good. I'm wearing my Christmas gift.
A red sweatshirt that just says Kevin with an exclamation point.
I don't know if any of the rest of you got those fed to you in your social media feeds leading up to Christmas, but Amy decided that I needed that for Christmas in honor of our intern, our dubious intern, our oft made fun of intern. Way to go, Kevin. Thank you, Amy. Did you get anything good for Christmas?
I did. Trying to think of what that was. I got lots of things, including a new pair of running shoes to start putting even more mileage on. So that was nice. Good. Took them. Lisa saw get ready for trash and recycling. Oh, hey, I guess you're keeping the Hokas, because I was throwing the box away, and I'm like, I did like 5 miles on them. I'm pretty sure that was the indicator that I was keeping them, not the box. But yeah, it's good time was had by all. So
nice. Let's see other feedback, follow up, and updates that we got. Feedback here, the stuff that what did we get here? Like we've been down. It feels like we've been off longer than we actually have.
Yeah, it feels like we haven't done this in like weeks. I didn't put this in the rundown. I will just say Lisa and I have been getting caught up as we've been with driving back and forth between locations. One of the things we've noticed is when it comes to Dewayne Guess the Number, Lisa is really good at it, including also, I would say don't mess with her when it comes to business, because when I said I don't think we had followed this up. When I said how much is the Amazon paying delivery drivers, and you guessed 74 cents, Lisa guessed 7 cents.
More than Amy. So that was more than Amy guessed.
Yes. Yeah.
And closer
So Amy,
to the actual,
Amy's
yeah.
at 5, Lisa's at 7. The actual number was 10 or 12. Like, okay, all right. So, yeah. Anyway, so yes, she enjoys that game because she generally is usually much, much closer than you. So,
Well, we'll see how that works out this week.
oh yes, it is Dewayne guess the number, and we have a bonus one this week too. So that'll be great.
Oh, fantastic!
How about some other feedback?
So I got a quiz for you
Oh
that
boy.
was submitted. This came to us courtesy of toddler Matt Damon.
Okay.
Did you see that Bridget Bardot died a week ago or so?
I did. Yes.
Okay. Do you know that with her death, there are now only 3 people that are still alive that are name checked in Billy Joel's "We Didn't Start the Fire"?
Okay.
Todd, can you name them? I'm like,
Hold
this is the perfect kind of question where you're familiar with the song, right? But
Bernie Getz.
that was the first one that I came up with. Yes, that's one.
Sorry, going through quickly. I'm singing the song quickly, like.
Yep.
And then of course there's
Crack Bernie Getz. Yep, I get it. Yep.
And there's a couple of those where you're like, I need somebody else. Okay.
Begin, Reagan, Palestine. No.
Tehran,
Okay.
Iran, Ayatollah in Iran, in
Nope.
Afghanistan.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
Sally Ride. No.
No.
No. I'm not going to the early part of the song because I'm guessing that most of that's not there. I don't know.
Chubby Checker Psycho, Belgians in the Congo. Chubby Checker is still alive.
Okay.
Dylan, Berlin, Bay of Pigs Invasion. Bob Dylan, still alive.
Okay.
So those are the 3 now names that still are alive.
So now it's kind of like a Deadpool game.
It is kind of, yes. Yes. So a little with us, not with us, we didn't start the fire edition is what we've got there. All 3 of those still with us. So anyway. Again, that was courtesy of toddler Matt Damon. There we go. Good work out of him. Again, it's perfect. You know the song. You're familiar with the
Just got to get through all of it. Like, hey, everybody, hang on for, I don't know,
4.5 minutes.
4 minutes and 10 minutes, 4 minutes and 10 seconds while I just kind of go through some stuff here. Hey, I did get a piece of feedback from Jesse at the Taylor Center for Technology Policy as he was listening to I think it was the last one when I let you know or two times ago when I let you know that Sports Night was available, and then I said I learned that I couldn't gift it to you.
Yes.
Text message from Jesse as I'm listening to this, and you said I think I should be able to gift it to you. Jesse's comment was, I went and looked for that same feature about 3 months ago, and I was in the car thinking, nope, not going to find it. You're not going to find it. You're not going to find it. It's not there. It's gone. And eventually you get to, it's not there. It's gone. Guess I should have just called Jesse for tech support. He is also surprised that Apple removed a way to take more money from you. This might be the first time in the history of Apple that they said, we could get money this way. Or let's not.
But why do that? Why
we have enough.
We get an email from Yvonne.
Yes.
Actually stopped mid podcast to Google Hitler teapot.
That's going to mess up your IP address for a while.
Idiot of the Week story continues with the news that not only did JCPenney sell out of the teapot, they were being resold on eBay for $199 against the original price of $40. See, now that's both money and Nazis.
Doesn't have to be either or.
Um, I also asked her privately, just so that we make sure that we get it correct. Is it Yvonne or is it Yvonne? Because it's, different people pronounce their names different ways. And she's like, I love that you're asking. I've been plagued with Yvonne my entire life. It's actually Yvonne with the emphasis on the Vaughn. How do people know how to pronounce Yvette and have trouble with Yvonne? I'm like, I've been plagued with Dewayne all my life, so I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you, Yvonne.
Well,
Right
that's what
there.
happens though when you're like, hey, I've got a whole bunch of stuff that I need to take to the client site. Do I take Yvette or do I take Yvonne? I'll take the Yvonne. Sorry, that was stupid. Just and Dewayne was taking a big drink right then. So,
by the way, if you're curious, that Hitler teapot story is from 2013. It's not even recent.
Wait, the internet brought up an old thing and made it seem like new?
When in the history of the internet has this ever happened?
You know what? I'm going to have to send in a complaint to the internet. Dear manager, I was saddened to hear that the quality control let this one slip through.
Thanks, Karen. Let's see. What else did we have on this rundown list? I had one.
Actually.
Yeah.
This is a correction on a correction.
Okay.
The King Ranch sprawls in Texas. The King Ranch sprawls across 825,000 acres of South Texas land, according to the King Ranch website. An area larger than the state of Rhode Island. I'm like, okay, well, let me go over to the state of Rhode Island. Approximately 777,000 acres of total area, including 669,000 acres of land and 108,000 acres of water. Smaller than King Ranch.
Wow. Okay. All right. So now, are you telling me that something on Wikipedia is wrong?
I mean, I suppose it's possible.
Everybody's like, nobody cares. Just move on. Sir, I shall have a rebuttal to this next week.
Okay. The gift that keeps on giving. Content. Gotta love it. I was watching something else. I was watching something this week, and they're like, well, I got content out of it, so it was worth it. Oh, I know what it was. I'll cover it later. Anyway, it's what I'm watching this week. Okay, so to follow up from the cold open, under follow up, Greg sent us ticket concession prices from the Winter Classic. Yes, from the Winter Classic, which is NHL hockey.
Which is where NHL hockey plays outside, right?
Yes.
And where is this taking place? Where are they playing ice hockey outside?
I believe it's Miami.
Okay, cool. Yep, this makes total sense.
Yeah, that tracks. So he got there and decided that he asked us if we wanted him to send us concession prices. And we said, whoa. We're not soliciting. There will be no soliciting.
Absolutely not.
Of any kind.
We are not allowed by our ethical practices and our wives to solicit concession prices from sporting events.
However,
that said,
if somebody sends them to us,
should they be sent to us? Well, we do feel an obligation to share them.
Here's the unless, because Doug from the Idiot Toddlers also sent me concession prices from the Rose Bowl. But the picture that he sent me, I then also saw a couple of hours later on Twitter. So I don't think Doug was actually at the Rose Bowl. I think he just sent me concession
Mm.
prices from the Rose Bowl, which falls into a gray area.
Yeah, more of a crimson area for Indiana at this point, but not crimson for Alabama. Yes.
So if you are actually attending a sporting event and you provide concession prices, that's one thing. And again, we feel obligated to read them. For example, you can get a ballpark dog at the Winter Classic for $8. That doesn't seem unreasonable.
You know what? This is how they get you. See, now they've trained us. $8 for a stadium hot dog. You know, it's nice to see that they're keeping it affordable. Oh, I fell for it.
A water is $6.50, a Pepsi is $7.50. No cash accepted. Must be 21 plus to purchase alcohol. By the way, a domestic beer, $12, a bargain. Because that same beer, Bud Light, Coors Light, Michelob Ultra, will cost you $18 at Soldier Field, as we've discovered. Specialty beers are only $1.50 more. Stella, Corona, Modelo, and Blue Moon.
Do those come with ice?
Ice, baby. They ought to.
All those imports? Okay. Anyway, moving on.
And I'm assuming that everybody knows that Stella, there's a much longer name for Stella. Corona is Corona. Modelo is Modelo. Blue Moon is Blue Moon. Stella is more than just Stella.
It's Stella. Oh, no, that's a different thing.
No,
that's a different.
no,
That's all right.
No. You could also get a pulled pork nacho cubano for $17.50. That sounds really good right now. Anyway,
that feels like that has one too many. You can get a pulled pork cubano or nacho pulled pork. Not. It feels like that's one too many things. Like
as long as it comes with pickles on it, I'm all in.
How about if it comes with pecans?
Nope. Well, as long as there's enough other stuff so that I can't taste the pecan.
Ah, got it. Okay.
We did Christmas Day meal with a whole bunch of friends, and there was pecan pie served.
Yes.
There were 9 of us at the table. There were 8 of us that ate pecan pie. Sorry, excuse me. There were 8 of them that ate pecan pie. I said corrected.
You know what? That worked out. You know what though? If you think about it, like that worked out great for everybody else. Ooh, more for me.
More, yeah. In fact, yeah. Becca had my piece. You're welcome. There you go. Knock yourself out. There was also homemade whipped cream on the top, which I did sample. The whipped cream, very good. Could not taste the pecan. It was perfect. Exactly how I like my whipped cream. Let's see. Okay, so there's that. We're passing on the questionable prices from Doug, Billy Joel, Hitler. That may be passed on that. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, additional follow-up. Lisa asked for follow-up on Bears postseason tickets.
Yeah, a few weeks ago, you said that you would find out we were talking about postseason ticket prices. And we were joking about how both of our teams had to go find the notebook to how to sell postseason tickets. And you said that you would find out the following day about what postseason tickets would look like for the Bears. And then there was no follow-up from there. So she was curious as to what postseason tickets look like for the Bears.
So the problem that we have with our postseason tickets is the postseason game times, and we don't know when they're going to be.
Yes.
Because there are Saturday games, there are Sunday games, and there's a Monday night game.
There is, yes.
Amy has her annual leadership retreat all day Monday, all day Tuesday, which precludes us from a late Sunday game or anything on Monday. I'm reffing on Saturday afternoon, late, and which takes out any Saturday games. So the only window where we could actually go would be a Sunday noon game. And even that's kind of iffy because that's a killer day. That's a get up and roll out of here at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Do the game, and then drive all the way back home after the game. And that's a brutal day. That's something that's a young person's game is what that is. So we decided, so Amy, we're like, boy, I don't know. As much as we would love to go,
Yeah.
let's put the tickets on the marketplace and see what we can get for them. Because we looked, and what they're going for in our section, there were no tickets available in our section under $1,000 a piece. And the highest ones were $2,600 per seat.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say there were no tickets available in your section at all. And,
Oh, no.
And I was going to say, oh yeah, that's because everybody else are real fans. But no, please continue.
So we posted, and so Amy checked with her brother and sister. Julie doesn't like the cold. Mike's like, I don't know, right? At this point. So let's just post them. Let's see how much money we can get for them. Let's post them. Amy has sold 2 of them. We have made our money back on the 2. We have made our money back for all 4 by selling 2. And here's the other thing. We also got, I don't know whether you care about this or not, we had the opportunity to buy up to 4 more seats.
Oh.
The day before they went on sale to the public. And I got a text from my buddy Aaron, who lives in Chicago. Hey, just in case you happen to get any, I'm sure you're getting bombarded with requests for this, but if you get any extra availability for an option for extra tickets as season ticket holders, let me know. I'm probably interested. So Aaron and I got on together when they went on sale, and Aaron bought 3 tickets up in the nosebleed section for the wildcard game TBD, and another set of tickets for the round 2 game, also TBD, assuming they make it that far. I don't know. We have nothing going on the second weekend. So if the Bears win week 1, playoff weekend 1, win the wild card weekend, and have a home game week 2, we will definitely be in the stadium for week 2 come hell or high water. But first things first, beat the Lions tomorrow. So they are, I can suffice to say, they are not cheap. And the tickets available to season ticket holders in the public availability, in the nosebleeds, were more expensive than what I paid for my seats, and I paid through the nose. We got a little bit of a deal because we committed early. Okay, like the left half of my nose. It was, yeah.
Well,
Anyway.
that new stadium will be built in no time at all with this, with this
Right?
extra money.
See, there it is. I don't know. At this point, I don't know if your opinion about the Broncos is the same as my opinion about the Bears. We did not expect this year. This is a total surprise. I love to win. I would love to see them continue to win. But at this point, anything is gravy. This is fantastic. We have a quarterback. They are fun to watch. I need to take heart medicine when it gets to the fourth quarter almost every week. But, for me, everything this season, everything from here on out is gravy. Did not expect anything beyond this. It's fantastic.
I will say this. For my team, I attended their last postseason home game. I was in the stadium.
Oh, okay.
That was the AFC Championship game, Peyton Manning's last home game when they went on to win the Super Bowl.
Okay.
That's been a while.
Well, yeah, he's been retired for quite. He's been retired long enough to be into the Hall of Fame. And,
So anyway, yes, I got to go to some playoff games a while ago. So,
are you planning on making a trip to Denver?
Not this time. No,
not this time.
That is no. So
not on the table. Okay.
No.
A quick piece of follow up. I think we talked about it when the pro shot taping of Good Night and Good Luck with George Clooney on Broadway was broadcast on HBO.
CNN.
CNN. Thank you. I said corrected. Thank you. It was broadcast on CNN. It is now coming to Netflix on Wednesday. Oh, Wednesday, January 7th. It will be available on Netflix in the US, the UK, and other select regions. And I only say that because I know we do have select downloads from the UK and other select regions. So,
Select regions. Yes.
yes, yes. Overseas toddlers, you're welcome. If you didn't, if you didn't catch Good Night and Good Luck when it was on CNN, highly recommend.
It wouldn't be a Talking to Todd episode without Waymo follow up. And this one gives us. I read this one and I was going to do it as follow up, and then I thought, wait a minute, this is an extra Dewayne guess a number opportunity. So Dewayne, let me set the stage for you. So the Waymo has no driver, right? So if a person takes a Waymo and gets out of the Waymo and doesn't close the door, just leaves it wide open and leaves, that car is out of service until the door is closed, right? Can't just drive. I mean, quite frankly, if you drive away, eventually that door will close.
Right. You just get close enough to a telephone pole.
Yeah, something will close it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but they don't want to do that. So, one of the things they do, it's not like Waymo has a fleet of people to go out and do these things. So, they offer tow truck companies. There's an app that can offer tow truck companies pay to go out and close the door of a Waymo so that the car can go back in service. Do you want to guess how much a tow truck company in Los Angeles is offered to go find a Waymo and close the door?
I believe my answer here needs to be 74 cents.
Is that another 12-cent thing? Is that what it is? You are low.
Oh, well, I feel so much better. I don't know. $20?
You know what? Give yourself a bell.
Really?
They are offered, generally speaking, somewhere between $22 to $24 to go out and close the door of a Waymo.
Bob Barker rules. I was close without going over.
Interesting fact, however, according to the article, the tow truck drivers says that it's not usually worth it. And this is what the scary part is. Because Waymo doesn't know or doesn't tell them exactly where the Waymo is. It's just in this area.
Oh, God.
So they said they have spent more than an hour driving around in their tow truck looking for a parked Waymo with a door open, which actually doesn't make it worth their money.
You know, if you were, it might not be bad for a person with an e-bike that could, zip around.
So,
I could volunteer to cover this 20 block area. Right? So that I'm generically in the area anyway. If I lived in Phoenix, right? And I could ride my bike 12 months out of the year, I would be willing to sign up for that for an extra, you would think. So here's a relative example. We pay the fraternity kids $25 every time they mow the lawn.
Okay.
During the summer. During the school year, the fraternity is expected to mow its lawn, period. You guys are responsible for that. But in the summer, the alumni would then be responsible. I will pay you $25 to mow the lawn, right? Just but because you're in the area, and they do it for beer money. if it were me and we had Waymo around here, I could cover a certain radius. If there was a Waymo in distress, you just, notify me on an app. Hey, sure, I'll sign up for that. I'll cover this block. I'm not driving across town to do it, and I'm not hunting for an hour. But, as long as I'm in the area and I'm not doing anything else, I do it for beer money. I think you could sign up fraternities for that.
Well, as the reporter for the Washington Post to report this said, quote, the door closing and towing gigs being picked up by Marinecco and others in the Los Angeles area are examples of how, as automation advances, it can create new work for humans pressed into service to patch over its shortcomings. Yes, so instead of driving people around, you can just drive around and close doors. Yep, here's the future. This is great.
I have to say, I find it a bit disconcerting that Waymo doesn't know exactly where the car is.
I was wondering how long it was taking you to get to that point. Because I was like, what do you mean you don't know where the car is? Because what we've heard from them is when there's a 4-way stop, it has to have a remote driver kind of understand which intersections it's at and it's safe to go. But if you don't know where the car is, what are they doing? They're just sort of like, it's at an intersection. I don't know which one. I don't know. Seems good.
Good. Looks good to me. Sure. Why not?
The cars are generally in this area. Maybe.
I don't know.
They're parked in front of that person's house. They know where they are. It's in one of those 2 parking spots.
Yeah. Phyllis knows. She's God.
Yeah. Anyway, good news. New jobs are being created by automation, closing car
Hooray.
doors. Yeah. Luckily, though, that was not the official Dewayne Guess a Number segment, because I think that's up now. Oh, it isn't yet. No, you wait. Hold on. Sorry, you put something else in there. We got to make a quick trip to Dwayne's technical corner.
I worked a freshman boys game this afternoon.
Okay.
And it went pretty typical for freshman boys games for me. I have to say, I give more technicals during freshman boys games than at any other level.
Oh,
excellent. It is almost a 1-to-1 ratio, because I have zero tolerance for knuckleheads. And there is a preponderance of knuckleheadedness at the 9th grade boys level, generically.
I played 9th grade boys basketball, barely 1.5 minutes at a time, but I did, and I can concur.
And we're in the second half, and it's a tight game. It's just a 2-person crew, and I don't do that very often either. But it's a competitive game. It's probably, I don't know, 6 or 8 points, maybe 10 points. And the home player from the home team shot a 3-pointer and missed. And the big guy from the visiting team said inappropriate things to him about his ability to shoot a basketball.
Got it. Yeah.
I have to say, while he didn't say anything profane, what he did say was unsportsmanlike and taunting.
Okay.
So then we shot free throws.
Yeah.
I do want to say that I don't think I should be held accountable on the toilets to technicals ratio for these freshman boys games because of the general atmosphere of knuckleheadedness that occurs in those games.
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, we can waive those games. Yeah,
that's a freebie.
Yeah, that's kind of like counting Russell's touchdowns in the preseason.
Thank you.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think he had any, but if he did, we should count those. We wouldn't count those.
So we're still at 1 technical at the varsity level against 3 toilets in the house, for those of you keeping track. So there's that.
I'm glad we made sure we got that one in.
Dwayne's never going to guess it.
Who, me?
Never ever gonna guess it?
I don't know.
No, Dwayne's never gonna guess it.
Yas Queen.
Never ever gonna guess it.
Okay, so that sound means it's time for America's favorite game. It's time for Dwayne to guess a number. Okay, hit me.
Okay. All right. This is going to involve you guessing 6 numbers to equal 100%. So there is going to be some math involved.
Oh, God,
Okay.
I'm so screwed.
Yep. So in the last week, my YouTube algorithm offered up about a 10-minute thing on how M&Ms are made by the Made Vision YouTube channel. And I was like, oh, okay, sure. You know what? I'll watch it. In that, they talked about the official color the color distribution, the distribution of colors in an M&M's package.
Oh.
Yes. So Dwayne, let me start with this. Do you know how many colors are in an M&M's package?
Green.
Yeah.
Because that's the one that Tucker Carlson thinks is hot.
Yep.
Yellow, blue, light brown, and dark brown. Are there 5?
There are 6 colors. You were close. So you got green, yellow, blue. There's brown. There's an orange.
And thank you.
And there's red.
Oh, there is red?
There is red.
They got rid of red M&Ms. I don't know. I thought
not according to this video.
I thought RFK got rid of anything with red dye in it. Never mind. Sorry.
Okay,
please. Sorry. Yes.
Go ahead. So with those 6 colors in mind, on the plain package, because the distribution is different for the peanut package, for the plain package with those 6 colors, Dwayne, what is the distribution of colors in plain M&Ms?
Okay, so let's say brown is 22%.
All right, I'll lock that in. I'm going to let you guess all of them first here. Yeah, I'm keeping track of what you said. You might want to keep track of...
I might want to write this down so that I don't come up with 110% again.
All right, you got 100. Okay, you got 78% left to distribute here.
Let's say green is 10%.
You said 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Red is 15.
Okay.
Yellow is the same, another 15.
Okay.
Brown, green, red, yellow, blue. I think blue is probably also the same. Let's say that's another 15. So now where are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 75, 77. That puts orange at 23%. Is that 100?
I'm hoping that is. I'm hoping you're keeping track. That would look like 100 to me, I believe.
100. Yep. Okay, let's lock that in. Yeah. Brown 22, green 10, red 15, yellow 15, blue 15, orange 23. That's off. That's off.
I don't look right.
I don't look right. But that's the number that I've got left. So just out of curiosity.
Yes.
If they're divided equally, it's 16.6%. I think my answer should be 16.66%. I think the fact that people think that there's a different distribution doesn't exist, and it's actually 16.66%. After I worked through all of that, let's stick with that. I'm locking in, Pierce. Whatever. Anyway, 16.667%.
Okay. You're sure about that? You think I'm messing with you by asking? Yeah. Okay.
I think you're messing with me.
Okay. Good news. You were wrong twice. So your original guess was mostly off. And your second And your
deserve
second guess that there's equal distribution itself is also completely off.
Also off. Okay,
Yes.
fantastic.
Okay, so
Toddlers, I hope you did better than I did. Lisa, what's the answer?
okay, coming in at number 1 is blue with 24%.
Really? Okay.
Yes. The second most frequent color in a plain M&Ms is orange at 20%. Now you did have orange at 23% as the most. You were within shouting distance there.
Okay.
The next one comes in at green comes in at 16%. So right at that sort of equal distribution mark. You had that at the lowest. Yellow. Now you had yellow at 15%. That's close. Yellow is at 14%. So that one you were pretty close on. I mean, that's pretty much, you could give yourself a bell on that one if you really wanted to.
I think I should also get a bell for green on my second guess because it was 16.
If you guess enough, eventually you should get bells
right,
on all of
exactly.
those.
Sure,
Yeah.
right? That's what I'm saying. So where's red?
Red then comes in. Red and brown are tied at 13%. You did have brown at 22%.
Yeah,
now,
I thought there were more browns, and they're not.
However, this current mixture was put in place in 2008. Prior to 2008, brown was the leading color. And after years of taste tests, brown was relegated down and blue was placed at the top.
They all taste, I mean, they're Froot Loops. They all taste the same.
Apparently, people thought that was, yeah.
So I'm going to have to say, I eat more peanut M&Ms than I eat regular M&Ms.
Yes, me too. I'm pretty much exclusively peanut M&Ms. That distribution is similar but different and doesn't help you at all. So the distribution, in case you're wondering, it is in the exact same order as the regular ones. Blue comes in at 23%. Orange pops up to 23%. Green and yellow are at 15%, and red and brown are at 12%.
So I got yellow correct. Every time I got yellow correct and within the margin of error. It's the only one that I got right out of like 45 different options.
Yes. Yeah. So there you go. Yes.
Oh my God. Nice. Very nice. Again, something that I'm very familiar with and have no clue about.
Literally no idea.
That's a perfect Dewayne guess a number.
Try to kick off 2026 on a strong note.
Solid work. I see you wrote in the rundown that this was going to be about M&Ms.
Yes.
And I was going to snap back to reality and there goes gravity. I figured that was the M&Ms that you were going to quiz me on. But that was not the case. It's unfortunate.
No, but now you've given me an idea. M&M trivia. Know what's coming next. How many white t-shirts does he own? Anyway. All right. Let's see. Is it time for... did you bring some idiots this week?
I brought one idiot.
Okay.
So I'm not nominating the entire internet, but I'm nominating this particular user. Did you know? Here's a Todd. Did you know? So Steven Spielberg's original Raiders of the Lost Ark, since rebranded Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, when it was released in 1981, the film's action was set in 1936.
Okay.
A gap of 45 years.
Okay.
If Steven Spielberg's Raiders of the Lost Ark was released today and was set 45 years ago,
Yeah.
the film would take place in 1981. We have reached the fulcrum year where Raiders is as long ago to us as the narrative of Raiders was to the audience when it premiered. I'm just saying, be kind to your Gen X friends today. We're brittle. That was what I found on the internet. I thought it was funny and also just a little idiotic. Anyway, that was what I brought for Idiots of the Week this week. I'm not nominating Gen X. I'm not, anyway. Raiders, go watch Raiders. I watched Raiders within the last month. I rewatched it. Not watched it for the first time. I've actually seen this movie before.
Yes.
Rewatched it. It's so funny. Alfred Molina, bit part, fantastic work. I don't know. Anyway, I love Raiders of the Lost Ark. Just wanted to say that. What'd you bring?
So I've recommended on the What We're Watching segment here a couple of times, going on YouTube and watching Stormtrooper blogs featuring TK42 Greg. We've talked about that.
We have.
Going to Bespin and...
Wow, that's a long way down. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. He's also the one who always gives a cube review of their ration. Right?
Yes.
Smells like wet feet and regret. Yes.
Yeah, I watched some of these. Yes.
Yeah. So over the holiday season, I was like, hey, I haven't seen him recently. I should go find out what they've... and I couldn't find him. He was gone. Now, I will say this. There were a number of them saying that they were TK42 Greg, but I knew the channel that's called Artificial Cheese. There's some other Stormtrooper blogs. They're not funny. They're not... This is all AI generated. The ones I specifically said from Artificial Cheese were humorous sometimes, etc. I'm like, they're just gone. I told Lisa, I'm like, I can't even find them. She goes, did you look on the internet? Did you search for them? I'm like, no, I haven't looked. She's like, you could ask the internet. So I don't know if you know, about 3 weeks ago, Disney announced that they had signed a $1 billion licensing deal with Sora from OpenAI to allow characters to be used in Sora so that people could generate content using Disney characters.
Yeah.
The following day, Disney then sent a cease and desist order to Google to take down all copyrighted material from their platforms that were generated with AI platforms that were not Sora. TK42 Greg was part of the takedown order. So all of those videos are now gone. Just gone. Poof, gone. Can't get to them. I mean, I'm sure they could probably fall off the back of a truck somewhere if you knew where to look, but without having to go look for them in those kind of places, they're just gone.
This was kind of an Order 66 deal. Just everybody wiped out. All the Padawans, everybody.
Yeah, except for you over there in the open AI spaceship ready to go. Yes. Now, should I be shocked that Disney sent a cease and desist order about its intellectual property? No. That's kind of what they're known for. On the other hand, a ton of Stormtrooper blogs are still on YouTube. A ridiculous amount. And what I will say is, having watched some of the more recent Star Wars stuff, I would say that the TK42 Greg series from Artificial Cheese was at least as entertaining as almost anything that has come out of Lucasfilm in the last 10 to 15 years. I don't think they took it down for intellectual property violations. I think they took it down because they made them look bad. So anyway, I'm just who's the idiot here? I'm a little annoyed that Disney said, oh no, you can generate all of those, but you got to use the OpenAI platform. So anyway, if you're going back through the catalog and you're listening, I should go watch those. Yeah, you should have, because now they're gone. And I'm annoyed. So for all of you out there, may your boots stay dry. Okay.
Let's see. So let's see. What are we watching this week? So I said that I bought Sports Night.
Yes.
I'm almost done with it. I think I have 5 episodes left. I have been slow binging it. I've been trying to not watch more than 3 episodes at a crack. They're only 19 to 20 minutes long. Once all the commercials are taken out, they don't even get to 22 minutes.
Well, if you take out the commercials, and then you also does it have the laugh track that they put in it?
It does have the laugh track.
Oh my God, that's just terrible.
Yep.
It's not shot in front of a live studio audience. It's literally on a anyway. Okay, that's fine. Yep.
So watching that, and as I mentioned, The West Wing dropped on Netflix. Amy and I are rewatching it together. And you said, "Oh, are you already through 2 Cathedrals?" We finished 2 Cathedrals a couple of nights ago. We're lying in bed last night. Do you want to watch another one? Sure, let's watch another one. Okay, great. We'll watch another one. She's like, it's like a really good book that you just can't put down. It's so good. If you know what, if you haven't watched West Wing lately, it is better than almost anything else that's out on TV right now. It's still really good.
I can also tell you that you guys are still within the first 4 seasons.
Oh, yes, we are. I'm not sure that we'll go past season 4. When we get to the end of season 4, there's going to be a discussion about how much more we're going to watch.
Does shift in tone a little bit.
It does. Now, I will say I like Josh. I like Josh Malina.
Yeah.
Yeah. The number of people, as I'm watching, because I'm watching at the same time, Sports Night that Sorkin was writing at the same time that he was writing the first season of West Wing, so there's this crossover. The language, some of the exchanges are the same. Some of the stories are one of the characters was having a meltdown because his dad had been having an affair with a woman for the last 27 years. And in the other show, he'd been having an affair with a woman for the last 28 years. Aaron, which show are you writing?
Doesn't matter. Just doesn't. Here's some good stuff.
There is some good stuff. What are you watching?
By the way, I do believe, I think if the Apple sale is still going on, I think you can get the entire West Wing for all the episodes, I think for $35. If you just need to hang on to them in case, because it's like the tide on all of these, right? Like it comes in Netflix, and then it goes out, and then it's gone for a while, and then it shows up someplace else. Anyway,
I think you can still watch it on HBO. Can I? You know how on the Educated Idiots podcast, they used to do a segment about what grinds Dan's gears. Hey, Dan, what grinds your gears? You remember that?
Yeah. Yes.
The thing that grinds my gears, the first episode in the West Wing for season 3 that was Isaac and Ishmael.
Yes.
An episode at a time.
It was.
It was an episode at a time. It was the first episode back after 9/11. On Netflix, they took out the introduction that the cast did explaining that this is an episode at a time. Don't think too hard about where this fits into the timeline, because it doesn't, but it's the same characters, and this is a play that we're putting on. Just enjoy it, right? That context, if you don't have that context and you finish 2 Cathedrals and you go to, what the hell is this? So I had to go to YouTube and pull it up so that we could watch it and watch that context here. Just enjoy this. And we'll be back next week with the continuation of the story from last week. And we find out all of these things, and anyway, that's what grinds my gears. Why not just leave that in there? Anyway, what are you watching?
Okay, so for the last month or so, we haven't had much to report. Boy, we fixed that. Okay, so
Oh my God.
yes, let's see. Starting last night, RuPaul season 18, the main show is back. So that started last night. I believe that's on Paramount Plus. No, it's on MTV. I didn't even know MTV was still around. I think we had to watch it on. I think it'll eventually. Anyway, I don't know. Very hard to track where this is. I had to go look up a couple of times to figure out where that was. Also for TV, we did watch the Great British Bake Off Holidays. So every year they do one for Christmas and one for New Year's. That's on Netflix. The weird part about this is we now get the Great British Bake Off basically the exact same time it releases in England. But for reasons that I don't understand, the holiday version that they release, we are a full year behind. So we get a year-old version of this. So they're wishing everybody a happy and safe 2025. Well, that didn't work. Let's try it again. Anyway, so I don't know why we're off, but okay, that's fine. And then we did watch a few movies. So we watched Black Bag with Michael Fassbender and Cate Blanchett on Amazon. It's a spy thriller that was released in theaters in February. There is essentially no action in it. It's a spy thriller that's a lot of talky with no
shooty.
One gun gets fired in the entire thing, I believe. Not what I was expecting. But it's kind of a psychological spy thing. The night before that, we watched The Lost Bus on Apple TV. That's about a true story from the fire in Paradise, California in 2018. And a bus driver and a teacher had 22 kids on a bus and was trying to get them out of Paradise as the entire town was burning. So that's Matthew McConaughey and America. Is it America Ferrera? Ferrera. There you go. That sounds more right. Good. It's a very, very tense film. We also watched the new Knives Out mystery, Wake Up Dead Man, on Netflix.
Highly recommend.
That was an interesting show.
I liked it better than the second one. I may have liked it better than the first one.
Yeah, it's pretty good. They get some big names in those. So that one was there. And then Christmas Eve, we were trying to figure out what to watch. The kids were debating, and we settled on National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. So we watched that on Christmas Eve. It had been a long time since I'd seen that. What I will say is we watched this, and at the end of it, Lisa's like, I kind of feel bad for Clark. Like, I don't know that this is a comedy. Like you just feel bad. Although I will say this might be, I was thinking of it as a slapstick comedy, and there's a few things in there. On the other hand, I think this might be a closer to true life Christmas movie about a real family than almost any other Christmas movie, because there are parts that are just like, oh, that's hitting a little too close to home.
Right?
Yeah.
Fix the newel post. If I woke up with my head stapled to the carpet, I wouldn't be more surprised than I am right now.
So anyway, yeah, look at that. 4 movies in like a week and a half. So I think we might be done for 2026.
The thing that I learned this week.
Yeah.
I don't know did we talk about this? We got a new washer and dryer this year because our old one, the washer came from the old house. So it was at least 15 years old.
Yes.
And the dryer was new to this house, but was not working. We got at some point during the year, middle of the year, maybe, I don't know, June, July, a new washer and dryer. And we were fixing to go out for New Year's Eve with Jake and Nicole, Dr. Matt Damon. And the white shirt that I was going to put on was really wrinkly because it had just been sitting in the basket. I didn't hang it up. And I'm like, hey, there's a steam function on my dryer. And Amy used it a month ago, I suppose, and came back. She's like, did you know that this steam function thing really, just quick steam, take wrinkles out function on the dryer works really well? I'm like, I don't know. I've never used it. New Year's Eve, I threw my shirt in to the dryer. If you have a steam function on your dryer, oh my God, this is life-changing. Where's the water come from? Well, I know I hooked it up so that the water comes right off of the washing machine. It's got a Y tap so that it's all set up to the. I don't know how it works. I don't know why it works. I just know that it works. And oh my God, life-changing. Anyway, how about you? What did you learn this week?
Yeah, my story involves New Year's Eve, but it's not as positive. So we were in the undisclosed location for New Year's Eve. Turn on Dick Clark's Rockin' New Year's Eve with Ryan Seacrest. Apparently, whatever. And we tuned in with about at 11:30, and this is on a tape delay of a tape delay, so that they, the local affiliate plays it on a tape delay, so that it hits at the right time here. Yeah. And they announce, well, I flip to it and they're like, coming up, a legend. And then they play at some point, you don't really pay attention to commercials because I don't watch a lot of stuff with commercials, right? You just kind of zone them out. But at one point I'm like, this has got to be commercial 13 or 14 in a row. And they were playing like 15-second ones. And some of them they were clipping off, like they were trying to get and seeing the same commercial over again. Yeah. Like the same commercial over and over and over again. And so it's sort of like somewhere we started watching like at 11:30 and like at 11:33 or 34, it goes to commercial somewhere around there. Comes back at 11:40. And I'm thinking maybe they had to get all the commercials in, right? Because now it's going to be commercial free, for the next
till midnight. Yeah.
Right.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm tracking. Great.
Yeah.
And then Ryan announces Diana Ross is coming out singing the hits. Then there's this, how old is she? Oh, I'm just going to look this up. Do you think she's singing? No, it's got to be lip sync. I don't know. Maybe, but that part, anyway, in the middle of her set. So she comes on at 11:40, give or take. Because now I'm like, things are looking a little weird here. 11:40. Okay, we'll get 20 minutes. 11:43, the local station dumps the feed and goes to commercials.
Jesus.
The local station comes back at 11:50.
Another 7 minutes of commercials.
This is what we get. That was amazing from Diana Ross. That was amazing. She played all of the hits. It was so great. Coming back, we're going to have the ball drop. 11:52 goes to commercial.
No.
Dewayne.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to guess the time when it came back from commercial, going to commercial 11:52?
12:03?
Nope. They did get the ball drop.
Oh, did they? Oh.
Yeah.
58?
And how many seconds?
Oh, no. In 45 seconds?
11:58:45. They went to commercial at 11:52 and came back at 11:58:45. Enough time for Ryan to say, "This is amazing here. It's just so amazing." And now let's start with the ball drop.
If I'm not mistaken, I would say that your local affiliate also dropped the ball.
I'd be annoyed if that wasn't so good.
Thank you.
It was also still better than watching the two drunk guys on CNN.
The music is Happy Boy by Heaven McLeod. You can subscribe to our award-winning podcast with visiting timer Todd Prinz wherever you get your pods. Just search Talkin' and the number 2. There's no G and no space. You can stop by and see us at the Tuba City home office. Please don't do that. You can also stop by the undisclosed location, at least for another couple of days.
Please don't do that.
Please don't do that. Thank you. But thanks to our listeners, our sponsors, and our contributors. We appreciate you. And as always, you can send us your feedback on this episode or any episode if you're listening out of order. Send it to feedback@talkingtotodd.com. Todd?
I think I understand why they wouldn't necessarily want to designate a Waymo official Waymo door closer for a specific area, because you said you could get there on your electric bike. Or, hear me out, you get a text saying that Waymo needs its door closed. You summon a Waymo. You get in it. You take it there. You get out of that Waymo. You leave the door open. You then go get to the Waymo, hop in it, and close the door. Collect the $22 to $24. Have it drop you off like 4 blocks away. Bing! Hey, another Waymo needs its door closed. I'm not saying that a perpetual motion machine exists, but you could probably get some revenue for a while doing that.
The ride cost me $6 and I made 24. Yep, I can do that math. Yep, sign me up for that. I am in.
This new economy is great.
Oh, I'm sure we'll have more to clean up next week. Next week's a hiatus episode.
Of some kind.
Of some kind. We don't know what next week's going to be an episode at a time. And we'll figure that out, but we'll be back. So we'll be back with a new episode in 2 weeks. Well, every episode's new. We'll be back in 2 weeks with something. I don't know. Until then, we're here. Boy, put a button
Smooth
on it, Dewayne. Yeah, thank you.
Smooth.
Isn't that awesome? Woo.
Land the plane, Joanne.
Thank you. Oh my Jesus Christ. We'll be back at some point. Until then, we're here. We're talking to Todd.
I was just going to let you go for a while. I was just interested in watching you try to get yourself out of that. That was just like, oh, now it's becoming, it was funny before. Now it's just becoming painful. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh dear. Just words. Just the words. Just, oh my God.
Out of time, but not really. But I mean, kind of, but they're all new, but we'll be back, but maybe not. I don't know what. Okay. Well, boy, we take a week and a half off of recording and then everything just falls apart. Welcome to 2026.